Absolutely beautiful.
Esteemed guest, welcome back to Whiskey Hotel Flaviar. The 9th day brings with it a new and exciting discovery. So go on, unveil today's treasure. Pour yourself a dram and join us as we explore the depths of yet another extraordinary whiskey in the refined sanctuary of the hotel's spa. After a rejuvenating afternoon spent in the enveloping warmth of the sauna and the skilled hands of the resort's masseuse, you are presented with today's sample, the Irishman, The Harvest Irish Whiskey. Allow your whiskey savant to pamper you with his insights.
The Irishman The Harvest shines as a symbol of innovation in the Irish craft distilling scene. Crafted with passion by Bernard Walsh, this exceptional blend seeks to revive the authentic Irish-style whiskey as it was made 200 years ago. Composed entirely from Irish barley, it combines 70% single malt and 30% single pot still spirits matured in ex-American oak bourbon barrels. The result is a complex and inviting flavor profile with layers of taste and a distinctive hint of grain spice from the unmalted barley, setting it apart from the rest. Adorned with gold medals like jewels, the Irishman The Harvest is a multi-award-winning testament to the art of distillation and a must-have for connoisseurs seeking a dram that truly stands out.
Welcome back to Whiskey Hotel Flaviar. Thank you so much for joining me on day number 9. I am beyond excited for day number 9 because today we are trying some wonderful Irish whiskey. Let's get ready to pour, my friends. Unlike the 2019 hit, The Irishman, which didn't have a single Irish person in it, this is 100% Irish whiskey. Absolutely delicious. Now with single pot still whiskey, what you're looking at is quite an interesting mash bill. Obviously bourbon is at least 51% corn, it needs to be in order to be named a bourbon. With single pot still whiskies, you need at least 30% malted barley and 30% unmalted barley. So it's that mixture between the malted and the unmalted that is entirely unique to Ireland. You're also allowed to have up to 5% of other grains such as oats, wheat, etc. However, this is entirely malted and unmalted barley, 70% malted. And what we can expect from this is a really wonderful mouth-coating character. So without further ado, let's get stuck in. Slàinte mhath. Wow, this is actually very fruity, very juicy. For only 40% in the glass, this is singing at me straight away. Absolutely delectable. We talk about apricots here in our wonderful book, but it's so much more than just apricots. Yes, there is that juicy element of the apricot there on the nose straight away, but it's joined by pears, plums, and other beautiful orchard fruits. Absolutely delicious. At 40%, I can dive straight into this dram as well. It's not coating the glass with oil, but you can tell that it's actually for 40%. It should hang around for a moment. Let's see what it's like on the palate though. Absolutely sensational and exactly what you want from an Irish whiskey. It's very light on the forefront, offering you those vanillas, those butterscotches, those toffees that you would expect from bourbon barrel maturation. But as it develops, again, those fruits from the nose reappearing on the palates. The apricots are a little bit drier on the palate, in my opinion, and it's wonderful because it does add multiple dimensions to the dram as you're sipping, as you're nosing, all the way through to the finish. It's developing, it's changing, it's offering us more and more. Those umami type notes, I would personally be singling that sort of note out as a salinity, that saltiness that runs through the dram and really does keep your mouth watering for more. Really, really delicious. Rancio isn't something I'm getting as much here. There is a little bit of nuttiness to it, maybe some slightly over-ripened fruits in there, but what's standing out to me, and as you can see in our book, it really does sort of come through as the dominant note, is that cacao. And I would say it's almost more of a milk chocolate. It's very light, very smooth, very elegant, almost a little bit milky or creamy, you know? Really, really wonderful. And again, texture, it's only 40% ABV. I can dive right into the glass. But really make sure you coat your tongue with that, because you'll notice the texture really makes a difference here. And it probably is something that makes a lot of Irish whiskies so approachable to the masses. The spice is light and at the very, very back end. Very, very well balanced, very well integrated spices. I said toffee, we've got caramel here. I'm sure that you're thinking of a specific type of chocolate bar or toffee bar that you can think of. I'm thinking of fudge, but maybe you don't have that where you are. The apricots, the fruitiness though, that's what's standing out to me. As I say, the pears, the plums, it's just so fresh, so lively. A really, really wonderful dram today, and hopefully for you guys at home, as the first Irish whiskey within this beautiful Advent calendar, you're thinking to yourself, maybe there's other Irish whiskies out there that I'd like to try. Maybe you've already tried a few and you know what you're looking for. But please do make sure you take note of this. Again, we're on day number 9. Make sure you're filling in your wonderful tasting book. I know I certainly am. But this is the sort of dram that I want to enjoy by a fire. And to be honest with you guys, that's exactly where I'm going now. I'm gonna go and relax in the hotel next to the fire, kick my feet up and chill out, because tomorrow we have got a full day ahead of us. So that's all for me for now. Thank you for joining us on day number 9 here at Whiskey Hotel Flaviar. We will see you tomorrow. Slán se bheith.